Was the pro-Palestinian wave of protest of PR a success or not? They claim it's a huge success, and in some ways it is. Billions of people joined a cause they never knew anything about before, and this place in the Middle East garnered an insane amount of support. So in that sense, huge success, congratulations. However, contrast that with the pictures out of Gaza. Almost 2 years later, and more than 90% of the houses in Gaza are destroyed. No agreement has been reached. The people are living in tents. And so in that sense, the protest didn't help. But maybe it was never about Gaza. If your protests were so successful and the outcome for Gaza was so devastating, that devastation is not despite your protests. It's probably because of them. Imagine if right after October 7th, everyone would just demand Hamas step down. Yeah, what would happen if everyone would just say, let's have Hamas go, and let's come to peace, and let's have an agreement between Israel and Gaza? What if a more moderate Palestinian Authority would come into Gaza instead of Hamas? But Hamas knew it had protests, and they had support, and they had public opinion. They had people in Columbia University and Harvard and all over the world, and that gave them oxygen. And so they held out. The destruction and the war continued. And those who protested gave oxygen not only to Hamas, but to the absolute destruction of Gaza. So if you were out there protesting, think about the fact that it's probably partially your responsibility that Gaza is so devastated.